It's Nintendo Blitzkrieg, baby! It takes a lot to do a show.
A pinch of news and amiibo too. A scoop of third parties to add the spice.
We've got 3 hosts to make it nice. And you've got too many hosts, too many hosts. Too many hosts, too many hosts. Too many hosts, way too many hosts. Too many hosts, too many hosts. They say too much fanboying may spoil the industry.
And I don't think that's true.
Well, maybe too much fanboying may spoil the industry, but it'll fill our hearts with so much fun. Fill our hearts with fun. Too many hosts. Yes. Hello everyone and welcome to Nintendo Blitzkrieg, the hottest new Nintendo voice chat on the internet. I'm your host, Lil Dane. Some call me Dan, some call me the man, some call me Dan the man. I'm joined by my wonderful co-host today, Casey White. Casey, how are you doing?
Pretty good, Dan. Pretty good. I've just heard people call you legend. That's
Yeah, just the legend. Greatest of all time. This is the second episode of Nintendo Blitzkrieg. We're getting our toes wet. And Casey, what do we have special planned for this episode today?
Oh, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a new Kirby game. As well as
Majora's Mask 3D. But Casey, with all this new stuff to talk about, I think we may need someone else to talk to. So, were we able to get Reggie? Were we able to get Shiggy? Who were we able to get for the rotating third chair today? Sakurai? We have Sakurai?
I'm guessing, you're the one that booked him.
Oh, I am. Guest, please reveal yourself. A secret fighter has been unlocked.
You have just got a SonyPony.
Oh, no! Send it back. This isn't the amiibo I ordered.
This is not what I pre-ordered.
This is not what I've waited 8 months for.
How are you?
Kratos amiibo is here.
Please understand. This is my good friend Cooper. We've been childhood friends for many, many years. And he's going to help us today. Talk about Nintendo, even though he worships Sony.
Well, we're glad to have him on.
Same to you guys.
We are.
I'm excited to talk some Nintendo.
So, guys, we'll start with, it is the weekend. What games we've been playing so far this weekend?
Well, I believe, do you want to talk about the Kirby game or you want to talk about Majora's Mask?
Okay, well, I'll start with Majora's Mask. So, I played a lot of Majora's Mask today. I was a good boy and got...
I thought I completely hate the game.
You hate the game. We'll talk about KC and how he's a terrible just person altogether, but...
Yes.
Okay, so I was a good boy and did all my homework today. And then once I got done, I treated myself to some Majora's Mask 3D. Which, by the way, I was able to tighten my screws on my new 3DS so they don't bother me anymore.
That's good.
So that was great.
Struggles with that.
Yeah, so that wasn't bothering me. I played a lot of Majora's Mask. I got all the way up to Woodfall Temple. I have all the masks I can so far. I have like 13 pieces of heart. It's going good. KC, on the other hand, KC, how many hours did you play today? And how far did you get?
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes, wow. Seriously? You don't like it that much?
Let me just say this to our good friend Cooper. I hate being timed on anything, right? It's like the Metroid levels. You clear the level, and then all of a sudden you got to run all the way back through it before the thing blows up. I hate that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love those.
Just constant time ticking away at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, but no, I love the end of Super Metroid where like the ship's exploding and Samus has to run out before.
Yeah, I do like that ending.
Yeah.
So you're not like a speed run kind of guy.
No. It's like
Well, no,
Yeah,
but
like a level in 3D world where like you have to like this the purple toxins coming after you. You gotta get out.
Yeah, you
It's
have a
just-
certain time.
yeah.
Then you got this little knobby wannabe saying like, "Hey man, we don't even have 3 days," and then you gotta find this great fairy, and she's in complete pieces. Do you hear me, little Dane? She's in pieces. You gotta go find the last missing piece. Then after you do that, there's these kids, and there's this code, and they won't just give you the code. You have to go find them, and so you're wasting more time.
Okay, so
You see the struggle, Daniel.
the ocarina is your friend, all right, Casey?
That was real.
And I just want to say something. I just want to say something right.
He got his dirty mouth and lips all over it.
What? Skull Kid?
He's just like,
Oh, in the
And then
beginning.
you're like, hey man.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, dude, I didn't
Okay.
do nothing. And then
So I need to break in real quick. Okay. This is just I'm breaking subjects real fast. Casey, you said you played Canvas Curse?
is that the original Kirby, the DS one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have my GameStop buy 2 get 1 use game free. I think I'm going to use it on Canvas Curse because as we speak, I'm playing Rainbow Curse, and it's fantastic. I love it so much. Like I can just do the podcast and play it because all you do is use your stylus, and you're just rolling them around, and it's just amazing. So we'll talk to him after we finish Majora's Mask, but yeah. So you're not having a great time.
Yeah, it's very stressful. I'm very stressed over it.
Well-
What I like about Zelda is I like taking my time.
Yeah.
I like exploring all over the place. I like opening new areas. And
Yeah.
So far, and like you said, I guess you can reverse time somehow. I'm just afraid I'm going to get to the end of the game and something's going to happen and I'm not going to be able to finish it, and then it's going to be just a waste of time.
Okay.
The whole
You'll-
time. I don't like being timed. sorry.
You're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you'll get used to it, okay? And like I said, there are some things you can do. You can play the Song of Time backwards, and it slows down time by half, so you get lots of more time.
Do you hear demonic messages if you do that?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't do that stuff. No,
The whole way through the game.
no. And then also for like the quest, like where you have to see someone at like 3:45 on the second day or whatever. Now in this remake, you can use the double Song of Time, pressing each note twice, and you can send. Usually, it just takes you the dawn of the next day, but now you can go over time in 1 hour increments, speed through time, so you can go to exact times and know where people are at and stuff.
Okay.
So once you figure out how to manipulate the time, it'll be great. But see, when you get
So
stuck,
then-
and if it's like the third day and you're almost out of time and the moon's going to fall, all you do, deposit your rupees in the bank because they magically stay with you. And then you play the Song of Time, you go back to the first day, nothing happens. Well, everything didn't happen. So like if you have side quests going, you're going to have to start them all over again.
Whoa.
I mean, it's interesting. I think it's a ploy to get more hours out of it since you have to redo everything like 100 times.
Trying to get more
Right.
replay value.
It gets
for you.
so repetitive, though. It's just fun. I don't know. You'll get used to it.
Well, I mean, basically what they did was on the 64 is they just took like the Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
like they took those assets and just
Yeah. And that's why they were able to... Ocarina of Time came out in 98. And, 98. And Majora came out in 2000.
2000.
So it was a
Yeah, something like that.
1-year development cycle. And they were able to do that because they had all the sprites and everything. All the characters are the same, and they just like changed their names and stuff. Seriously.
Instead of Link, it's Lonk.
No. It's not Lonk.
Lonk and
It's
Link.
not Lonk from Pennsylvania.
His long lost cousin.
That's-
Long.
Yeah. Cooper, I told you about Lonk from Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
And now Peach's long lost twin is... I actually just died in Kirby. Wow. I've never died before.
That doesn't happen much in Kirby.
Peach's person is Petch from Texas.
Do you
True.
like the new installment on the 3DS?
Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I like it. I love it a lot. I wish my
How do you
dirt...
think it stacks up? How do
You
think
played it for
stacks up
15 minutes, Casey. You don't
The
know.
original. Did you play the original on the GameCube, Daniel?
It wasn't on the GameCube. It was on the N64.
Oh, N64. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, what a Sony
What
guy.
what a pony.
What a Sony slip.
Oh, doesn't even know GameCube and 64.
Yeah.
Loving this dead air.
So,
So how do you think it stacks up to the 64 version?
how compared to Majora's Mask? I think it's an improvement. They've had more save statues. They're called like ghost owls. They're called ghost feather. No, they're called feather owl statues. And like, it's not a full save. I mean, it's a save, but it's not like a warp zone. Also, you know what I mean, KC? Like you can't warp to it.
Oh, okay.
Because like certain.
Oh, like like in the other Zelda games where they'll have like the different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You'll get the Song of Soaring, and you'll be able to fly to any owl statue, which I'm pretty sure that owl statue is from Twilight Princess. But yeah, so that's improved. The moon looks scarier. That's improved.
That's an improvement.
The bombers are in different places. Like there's little things. The bosses are harder now. Like you couldn't beat them as easier. Like the bosses are a little bit harder. Because Cooper, there's not a lot of bosses. There are 4 dungeons, 5 if you count the main world, which is pretty hard. Like getting around. And then
one of the shorter games of the.
It's not shorter if you do all the side quests.
Oh yeah.
Because you're only on a 3-day cycle, but you repeat it like 100 million years time. So you just keep going and going. So yeah, it's so far I'm enjoying it better than. See, I played on the Virtual Console, so I enjoyed it. It was really hard. I was finally able to get Fierce Deity's mask by getting all the masks, and I beat Majora. But like just like the Ocarina of Time to 3D, what Grezzo did with these games, I think it's great. Like the textures are so improved, the interface is better. I love using the buttons and the touchscreen to add more items. Like if you want to, you can have 4 items basically in your Quay or Quee? Quee? Is it called a Quee? A Quay? A Quee?
Quay or Quee?
A doe, a deer, a female deer? You know what I'm saying? It's a Quay?
Quee?
Do we know what we're trying to say right now? A Q. A Q.
I think we're completely off the rails.
It's like a... You know, the Q. Like where you keep all your items.
Yeah, Q is what it's called.
A Q, a Quay?
Right.
A female Q?
Or something. Your backpack.
Yeah. So... Pause. I like it a lot. Casey, you have never played Majora's Mask. So I think it's not. It doesn't make it like supremely easier to get into right off the bat.
Right.
But it
doesn't seem to be very accessible.
It's
I
not.
think that's one thing.
It's okay. They're talking about this on NBC. It doesn't hold your hand for literally 4 hours like Twilight did. You know what I mean?
Or,
the Ghost. Which other one?
Like Link Between Worlds, which is a little simpler.
Yeah. So I mean, it just lets you loose, and it's like you're a Deku shrub. You have to transform, and here are 50 things you have to do. You have 72 hours. Go do it.
Right, and that's the end of the. And then it's all 60 hours remain. 48 hours remain. Like, come on! I haven't even sorted any.
And then apparently, if you run out of time, Reggie just falls from the sky.
That's the Easter egg.
Cooper, have you seen the Reggie's money face?
Yeah.
I showed KC. Well, we're going to try to find it again. He wants that picture. But it's like, you have been greeted by the almighty money face. Please share and you will have unlimited monies.
Right. It's just Iwata looking sternly at you.
All the unlimited monies.
Okay, so do we want to talk about more new 3DS XL impressions? We can transition a little bit to that.
Actually, I went to Best Buy to pick up my Amiibos, and I actually did get a chance to mess with
real fast, 3DS. Real fast, Casey. It is Amiibo. The plural form of amiibo is amiibo.
My amiibi.
It's not amiibi either. No, no, because Pear interviewed
It's
Reggie
Amiibodies.
Pear interviewed Reggie and he said it's amiibo, like all forms of tense. So it is amiibo.
No matter what.
So it's not amiibo. It's not amiibites. It's not amiibi. So okay. So you're picking up your amiibo.
Right, so I walked
sorry.
over to the display and I got a chance to mess around with the 3DS a little bit, and I get the C-Stick. I mean, the C-Stick is very, very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
That's definitely a nice feature about it.
Yeah. Cooper, our GameStop has it. Were you able to go in there yet and mess with it?
I've actually looked at it. I looked at it before you got it, though. So, but yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed though is the eye tracking. Like it tracked a little bit, but it's still it wasn't as perfect as I thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? That might have just been because it was on a chain and I couldn't really hold it the way that I would hold a 3DS for real.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've played with the system a little bit more. I'm really starting to like it. The transfer's hard, obviously, but once you get that through, you're all set. And just don't mess with your screws, because I'm pretty sure the screws are just messed up. So I have a case coming in from Amazon.
A lot of horror stories about changing those memory cards out.
Yeah. I lost all my games and I can't do anything. It's like you can go back to the eShop and download them all. It'll take
They have trouble with transfer?
Yeah, everyone, basically.
Did yours go over well?
No. Cooper, you were at my house.
I was there halfway
You were
through.
there. And you were messing me up. You should have taught me how to use a screwdriver.
I thought you were aware how to use those.
No, I was trying, in that picture Nintendo shared, I was using the giant sword to try to open it.
Lefty loose and righty.
Yeah, and I was trying to put the floppy disk in there.
Floppy disk. The Nintendo floppy disk.
Yep. Okay, so.
Nice. But speaking of the new 3DS, there are a couple of new bundles that GameStop's going to be offering on their website.
Okay, yeah, so this is GameStop, right? Like GameStop Essential bundles? Okay, I thought when you were telling me this earlier, I thought you meant Nintendo bundles, they're packaging in stuff.
Nah,
okay.
No.
But yeah, I saw that.
No,
it's like a starter pack, right? I think I saw these.
It's a bundle together by GameStop,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if it's actually going to be in stores or if it's only online or what the deal is, but basically what you can do is it's $284.96. It's called the new 3DS XL starter bundles, and you get with either bundle Majora's Mask 3D and an e-guide for Majora's Mask, and then they're going to package with the black ones, they're going to package Smash Brothers, and with the red ones, they're going to package Monster Hunter 4. So you have a couple of options there.
Yeah.
Even though that's funny because they actually did have a Monster Hunter 4 exclusive new 3DS. So they're really pushing that Monster Hunter 4.
Okay. Back to a little info blurb about Kirby Rainbow Curse. It may not be as simplistic as I thought, because I'm trying to play while we're talking here, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I keep dying. Kirby keeps falling around everywhere. I'm running out all my rainbow ink. So I guess you have to pay a little bit of attention.
I'm sure you do.
But I'm sure as you progress through the game, it gets harder. But it is really fun, though.
I think it's like any Nintendo game where it's just it's easy to get into and hard to master.
You cracked the case.
Yeah,
Casey, you got it. You got it.
It takes a second to learn and a lifetime to master.
It sure does take a lot to make a stew, Casey.
It does.
It really does. I mean, you can't even get around it. But if it's just me and you, then that's it.
Something like.
Moving on. I am the host, aren't I? I have to make the transitions.
Yes, you do.
Well, we can't really piggyback off anyone this week because Jose was sick, so there was no Nintendo voice chat. So
I guess.
we had to make our own entertainment this week, so we thought we'd do another podcast and talk about some stuff. So we can jump right into. I also picked up Kirby and the Rainbow Curse Friday.
Yeah, I've been curious as to hear.
Yeah.
What?
So first off, it has amiibo support, and we'll have a dedicated amiibo section later.
But have you scanned an amiibo into?
I have. I have one Kirby. I have a Kirby amiibo, and if you scan the Kirby amiibo in once a day for one level, each amiibo gives you a power up. Not each one, just DDD, Meta Knight, or Kirby. The Kirby amiibo gives you in one level, and I am almost out of life right now. This fuck. Damn. Okay, so I died. I got ate by a fish. I was able to bite my tongue though.
How far are you into the game?
I'm on the third level. Oh my god! I just got a message. Oh my god! Okay, so this game knows how bad I'm doing. I just sent me a message. It said, "Listen to this. Would you like to just move ahead to the next stage?"
Talk about dragging.
Nintendo, why do you do this to me? Absolutely not.
They're going to drag you across.
Okay, so I guess it is a Kirby game, so if it's a child, there's going to be, hey, let's just move on. You can't do this.
Would you like to watch Luigi play this level?
No.
Your favorite Nintendo characters beat it for you.
No. I hate Luigi. I'm number one. So Kirby gives you unlimited spin dashes. Like, you get the unlimited mega spin dashes. You get one mega spin dash every 100 stars you collect. And if you scan the amiibo once a day in one level, in that one level, you can do the mega spin blast or whatever the heck it's called, as many times as you want. And it lets you go faster and plow through enemies, and you're basically just like unstoppable. Okay. Meta Knight amiibo once a day in one level. You can use him to just become stronger and normally just power through enemies that you wouldn't just go through before. Like, kind of invincible to weaker enemies, I guess you would call it. And he wears a little mask. And the King DDD wears a little DDD hat. And in one level, once a day, when you scan it. And you can stack these. So if you have all three amiibos, you can use 3 power-ups a day.
You're gold.
Yeah, well, yeah. The DDD gives you 6 health bars instead of 4. So that helps because I died like 100 times on level 3 so far.
Right, but you said you could only use them for one level.
Yeah, once a day.
Because I thought that you could just. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Actually, I'm not sure. I think if you go through a level without dying, you keep it. You only lose it when you die. Okay. But still, I mean, it seems like even if you have the power up, you can still die pretty easily, even though it is an easy game.
So it's basically you're not really paying to win; you're just paying to kind of make one level kind of easier. Yeah,
and see, you almost can't even classify it like that pay to win garbage or DLC type stuff because you're buying these figures to be figures. Okay, some people are using them for the Smash Brothers main compatibility. But then all this other stuff is just like little bonuses. You know what I mean? Like, you're not paying $13 to have this one power-up a day. And you're not paying this $13 for your Toad to go and find little Toad pixels. You know what I mean? You get the figure, and for the Toad, you get to have your own character in Mario Party. So, like, you have the main features, and you also have all these little bonuses. Which I'm just like extra incentive, I guess.
Does Meta Knight give you some extra features?
He does.
Like just use.
In the Kirby game, the Meta Knight makes you a little bit stronger, and he gives Kirby a little mask, which is kind of cute looking. So.
Yeah. Well, that sounds worth it.
Yeah.
New skin.
No, not freaking $8,000 skin packs. No way.
Like Halo seems to do.
Nintendo will never do that.
I'm still debating whether I should pay the 99 cents for the costume pack in Dual Destinies.
Dual Destiny? Oh my god. Wait, why would you need a costume pack for a...
I don't know.
I don't know. I already bought all 25 costumes, so...
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you really?
got a,
No, KC, did you buy it? Did you buy the costume pack? Okay.
I'll probably end up buying the extra case though. They've got like a DLC. Like
Okay, well, see, I would go
case.
for that because that's like content.
Yeah.
Whenever it's content, you go for, like I bought all the Hyrule Warriors DLC.
Right.
Like I bought in like that exclusive, you know, the pre
season pass or whatever.
the Hyrule pack of time or whatever the heck they called it.
Right. Is that the one that came with the Shadow Link?
Yeah, if you got him. Yeah, and then you get advanced for all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Not the costumes though. I bought those separately. Like, you know, they had the exclusive store pre-order costumes.
Yeah, well, the Twilight Princess pack, you got like a couple of costumes for Ganon or something.
Yeah, but then you could just buy those each, 99 cents each, so it's not that big of a deal. I did it from...
speaking of which, though, just real quick, talking about Smash Brothers and Mewtwo, right? Because if you bought the 3DS, then you get, and both versions, then you get the Mewtwo. But if they offer that as DLC at some point, that's got to be a $40 purchase, or else, people that bought the 3DS version, are going to be like, what's going on with that?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so, well, here's the counterpoint. I told you last week that when we have 3 people on, this show's going to be kind of like Crossfire. So here's counterpoint to your point. It's not... So people that can say, well, these people that only bought the Wii U version can buy Mewtwo for $5, and I got them in both versions, but I paid $40 for the 3DS game.
Right.
The 3DS game is a whole nother experience.
Well, that is true.
Like, it's a full game. It's all different stages. There's the Smash Run. You know what I mean? There's different features in it. So it's a whole nother package.
You get the Spirit Tracks level.
Yeah, so I think that's also going back to the...
So
I was just add incentive to link your Club Nintendo account and get that character for free if you own both.
A lot of people did seem to kind of turn on the 3DS version, though, when the Wii U came out. They were calling it... what do you call it when you get the thing that's a preview?
Demo?
It's like a demo, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, see, I had the demo. I had the demo for the 3DS version, and then a friend gave me the unlimited demo that they send out, and then I got the actual game, which I guess was then the demo for the Wii U version, so lots of demos.
Right.
But I don't think it's a demo, because I've been playing the Wii U version. I've been using the 3DS when me and Cooper played as a controller for the Wii U version.
Yeah, that worked out.
And I'm also excited to use my new 3DS as a controller with it too. Yeah, it works good. It works just like it does in the 3DS game. You're just looking at your big TV.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, and then I've been playing just almost the same amount of hours I have on the Wii U version still on my 3DS version. So I'm not treating it as a demo. I still do stuff with it.
Which version do you prefer?
I prefer...
Big screen? The big screen?
I like both of them, as I just previously stated.
Also, you're not more favorable for the Wii U version?
I don't feel comfortable answering that. I don't want to answer that until my Nintendo lawyer is present. Unless Reggie's in the room with me, I don't feel comfortable answering anything like that.
I don't feel like my 32-inch TV is big enough for the Wii U version though, because especially those 8-player Smashes are just like.
Oh, it's big. It's big enough. Okay, see on the 3DS, if you have a normal 3DS, you're playing on a 2.5-inch screen.
But there is no 8-player.
But you're not playing 8-player Smash.
You have 4. That's like half of 8.
Screen, Daniel.
8 divided by 2 is in fact 4. On Nintendo Blitzkrieg and math.
Well, we can't argue with that.
And Knuckles. But
Knuckles Smash player. Can't play as Knuckles.
No, I do not want to play as Knuckles. He's an assist trophy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I like the Wii U version for the HD. I like the 3DS version for the portability. I like the new 3DS enhancement of the C stick. Because, KC, I like to use the right stick when I'm playing the Wii U version to charge my smash attacks. Because I use my gamepad. I know you used to.
And you can do that now on the
Pro.
on the 3DS.
Yeah, and I like using my C-stick to charge my Smashies.
But here's the real burning question:
What?
Do you prefer Pikmin short movies HD or 3D?
I love that question. We were talking about this the other day. It's like it's so dumb they released on both. So I didn't even watch either of them yet. I just bought them both to get enough Club Nintendo points to get my Zelda pouch.
I guess. Yeah.
That's why I bought Dark Souls 2. I never even intend on playing it. So I guess it's kind of dumb that I just spent like $100 just to get a little pouch for free. Even though
you're a fan. You're a big fan.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, so I think probably the HD movies will be better, but I'll get back to that once I actually watch those, which I'm assuming aren't that long.
No.
They're at least maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think they kind of, like, the first one's only a couple of minutes, and then the second one's like 8 minutes.
Have you watched them?
Yeah, I watched them.
All of them?
Yeah, not the HD ones. I didn't get the 3D ones.
Okay. So yeah, I just bought both, so I'm just going to compare. But yeah, I'll watch them when I have some time.
I'm sure we're all going to be very riveted to hear about that.
Well, thank you, Casey. I don't know how sarcastic that was. But...
And you'll be watching on the new 3DS, so it'll have the eye tracking technology, so you'll never. Oh my god! So
the Pikmin are just gonna like turn their heads at me and be like, "Where are you going, Daniel?"
Yeah, you'll
Play
wake
with
up
us.
and the Pikmin will just be in your house.
The Pikmin will just be in my pocket. Like
so it'll be like Gulliver's Travels.
Like remember there in Miyamoto's pocket, he just walks out. He has a Pikmin all in his coat.
Yeah.
At E3. Well, right now I think I feel just like a purple Pikmin. Myself, anyway. Casey, did you not get that?
I haven't really played Pikmin.
No, Reggie said that one time at a conference. And he's like, you know what, guys? I feel just like a purple Pikmin. Because he said he just had a big lunch and he feels like a purple Pikmin. The purple ones are the big fat ones.
Oh, okay.
So he was like full. So he's like, I feel just like a purple Pikmin.
That Reggie.
On the More You Know Nintendo edition.
Yeah. But speaking of Club Nintendo, we do have the shutdown schedule. And as you know. And
oh shoot! Yeah,
know, the
last day you can register.
Well, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
January 20th. after January 20th, games released after that have no new codes. Which that was another disappointing thing about Majora's Mask, is opening it up and not seeing that familiar Club Nintendo code.
Well, yeah.
And then
recently March 1st is. March 31st is the last day to earn coins. Yeah.
So you have to have all your surveys done by March 31st. And then June 30th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be, 2:59 a.m. ISIS comes in, just blows up the whole program. And never existed. That's your last chance to redeem.
Club Nintendo's head just rolls on the floor and then bursts into flames while we catch on camera. And
that's the end of Club Nintendo.
Did that go into a dark place?
So you lose your coin.
Do we not talk to ISIS? Do we not talk about ISIS on this podcast? I guess. Casey's just ignoring me like he needs to shut up. We're not here to talk about ISIS right now.
Or never.
True. It's called Nintendo Blitzkrieg.
Unless they start sponsoring some kind of Nintendo products, then.
I don't know how,
Speaking of world events, though, I don't know if you've heard about, it's in Los Angeles, there's the big port union strike.
Yes, and I talked to my girl at GameStop about this. She didn't know about, but please explain what you know about that, because that may be a source of our amiibo woes. Or I won't make a joke. I won't make a joke real fast. Or you could say it's our amiiwos.
Our amiibo.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So there's a ban or some kind of embargo?
Basically what it is, it's a labor dispute. The workers and the management,
Okay.
right? The workers are on strike, so therefore they have all this cargo they can't come in. I don't know how many of those are Nintendo, but Iwata's saying that the reason why there's the amiibo shortage is because of that strike.
So are these Japanese workers or American workers or?
It would be American workers. It's like importing, like when they're importing.
Okay, so it's not exporting problem; it's an importing problem.
So bringing them over, basically.
Yeah.
An big problem.
And I heard why it's not on games, because games can go through airplanes because they're light enough. And I guess the amiibo have to come in on ships.
Yeah.
They have the SS amiibo. They have the SS Marth, and then they just have ships for each amiibo. But
SS amiibo.
so I guess the Marth hit the iceberg because we didn't ever get any of those. But yeah, so
along with all the adapters.
Oh, geez, the GameCube adapters, they got lost. Rest in peace. I don't care. I don't use the GameCube controller. It's an 8-year-old controller. No, you would not. I wouldn't let you. I would hack into your GameCube controller and turn it off. The gamepad is so much better.
The gamepad?
Yeah, I like using the gamepad in Smash.
I like the controller Pro.
Yeah, I use the controller Pro.
Wait, KC, what's wrong with the gamepad?
Pretty nice.
What, for Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
It's just I need to be able to have movement. I need to be able to. It just feels too constricting.
How is it constricting? You can just wave it up and down.
I think it's too big.
I think it's perfect size.
Playing fighting game at least.
I have man-hand. Too big to play fighting game. Yeah, like a freaking fight pad with the huge thing that you slam the buttons on.
Yeah.
If they configured the game,
have a joystick though. You have a joystick for those kind of things though.
Yeah. All right. So, what else? What else do we got?
Well, actually, I've been playing Nintendo's Big Candy Crush. Their attempt to cash in on the mobile game.
Casey, I don't know if you've seen that that South Park where they talked about the microtransactions.
Freemium.
Yeah, me and Cooper have.
Oh, no, but I heard they did it.
Yeah,
I gotta watch that.
Did you waste $20,000 on Pokemon Shuffle?
Not yet.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so how's that going?
No, it's just basically, you got the different Pokemon, you gotta line up 3 or 4 of them, and they just, I guess it's like Candy Crush. I've never actually played Candy Crush. My aunt has them. Maybe I could ask her about it.
Yeah.
But, it's just, they're stepping into that free-to-play area.
Yeah.
That, like Rusty's Real Deal Baseball.
That freemium space.
Yeah.
So I play a very popular freemium game we know as Clash of Clans.
Yeah, I've seen commercials.
And I have spent only $20 on it. I spent $10 during the campaign to help for, AIDS research.
Okay.
And then I spent another $10 because I had a gift card for my grandma. So I've only spent $20. I got 2,000 gems. And there are people that spend thousands of dollars on Clash of Clans to max their bases. Mm-hmm. And that's how companies like that stay alive. So, I mean, Nintendo doesn't have to do that because they have so much pride into making, you know what I mean?
Right.
So they're just kind of testing it. I don't know if I should be worried. I don't know if I should get this game. I don't know if I should get this game and spend a whole bunch of money on it since I always have to give Nintendo money somehow. Or if I can find a way to not do it. But I need some advice here.
Well, I mean, I would say go ahead, download. It's free. Download it. Don't spend any actual cash on it.
Okay.
And but it's on 3DS, and I don't think I wouldn't have any problem if they actually moved a game like Pokemon Shuffle over to the mobile phones or anything like that.
Okay.
It might, but I don't think they need to go on mobile.
See, we can get into that because last week you told me you don't think Nintendo should be. You think they? I think we agreed that they can do things like with Miiverse and stuff. Yeah. But you don't agree with people that say, Nintendo should just be third party and just make games and then make games for iOS too.
Yeah. No, definitely not. No, I mean...
that'd be too weird.
Yeah, that
Nintendo
seems
do
to be like. Yeah, that didn't solve any of Sega's problems. So.
No.
Yeah.
Sega.
Yeah, in the long run.
Yeah, I don't think they need to. I don't think they. I would. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put like Link Between Worlds or anything like that, or Majora's Mask on phones. But just like having like a simple little thing like Pokemon Shuffle. I mean,
Simple games like that for an app.
But then what they need to do is they need to find a way to use that to point it back to the 3DS and to point it back to like, I don't know, maybe like a Pokemon game or something.
Yeah.
Everything they do on mobile should ultimately be trying to direct people to their handhelds.
I see what you mean, yeah. So a
And
quick
maybe
little
not just,
interruption.
like, big titles.
I've been on the last...
But if they want to give them a little something like Pokemon Shuffle, that's not a big deal, and it might help them bring a little bit of cash in or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, cash makes the world go round. So.
Yeah, it does.
It sure
They are business,
This is the Nintendo Business Network.
Yeah.
Teach you all the right business moves.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been on the same Kirby Rainbow Curse level for 45 minutes. I've died about 8 times. I'm just like in a corner, and my Kirby just keeps bumping into a wall. I'm getting very frustrated, but I'm having a blast.
Let Nintendo help you.
I can't. I ran out of amiibo. I reused my one amiibo for today.
Nintendo try to help
They
you.
don't have like Tanuki suit.
Tanuki suit for Kirby? No, they're not doing.
Yeah, like-
they're not doing stuff with every amiibo, but they have said they might find a use for all the amiibo. In future updates for the Kirby game, they might give you a special thing with the other ones.
That's
Yeah, I like to see what Wii Fit Trainer does in Kirby.
Just has a little headband. He just sweats a little bit less. It like really doesn't do anything
Kirby's an excellent yoga.
for no reason. What happens if Kirby swallows Wii Fit Trainer in Smash?
I've never crossed that. I think
Because he copies everyone, right?
philosophers debating that for centuries.
Like if he copies Shulk, like okay, so what if Kirby copies another Kirby? Has anyone ever done that?
That sounds like a real catch-22 you got there.
Okay.
Welcome to Nintendo philosophy.
No, let's take it a step further.
If a Kirby falls off a level and nobody's there to play it,
Does he make a sound? Does Kirby say hi? I have the perfect Kirby hi voice.
The question to find out the meaning of life.
Hi. Okay, so, because if Kirby swallows Shulk, he gets his like giant red thing. I don't play Xenoblade. I have no idea what it's called.
Does he get like hula hoops or something?
Yeah, if he does Wii Fit, I don't know. I think he may.
well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah. So now
We're back next week on that, little Dane.
we will. Okay, so now we have entered the bonus round. This is a me blitz.
Amiibos.
So amiibo stories. We'll start off. Cooper, how many amiibo
Yes.
do you own?
I own 0 amiibos.
How's that make you feel?
Terrible. I want a Kirby one. And a Pikachu one, actually.
You do.
Just as
Just as
collector
figures.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very well made. I like them a lot, actually.
Yeah. You always try to touch them when you come here. to my
Yeah,
house.
he doesn't allow that.
Nope,
And
no
that's
touching.
understandable. It's
Mhm.
a collection. You can't
Okay.
mess with it.
Now, Casey.
Well, you don't walk into a man's house and start touching his amiibo.
No, come on. Where's the
Fumbling.
sanctity?
Fumbling with amiibos.
That's very
Okay, so
very,
Casey, I know you always like don't have actual numbers somehow, but do you know how many amiibo you have?
How many have been released?
Okay, that's what you say, but I mean, do you have them physically next to you so you can like count them?
I don't have them next to me. I have the 4 that I got Friday next to me.
Yeah.
But okay, wave 1 was 12, right? Wave
Yeah.
2 was 6. That's 18.
Yeah.
Then there's the exclusive.
Yeah.
That's 22.
Yeah.
And then there's some others.
Okay, so right now I have
Here's the
21.
math section.
I would have 23. then I would have 25. So I think there's 25 amiibo right now. If you have Ike, DDD, Mega Man, Sonic, do you?
Yes, I do.
You have 25 amiibo,
right
I'm pretty sure. I only have 21 amiibo.
Yeah, and I actually saw people posting pictures of their Meta Knights, and they were complaining because it looked
they look bad. They're like, what I don't like about pre-ordering is I can't cherry pick my favorite amiibo. This one has a slight scratch on it. Like I freaked out too.
Some people were saying that it looked like battle damage, or it was supposed to be like that, but mine's just straight up silver.
Yeah, see, well, my Toon Link amiibo has a small piece of white on his ear, and I'm not sure what that is, but it kind of bothered me. Cooper, you remember that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
As soon as I opened it, I'm like, oh no, it's a defect. Like my Skull Kid from my Majora's Mask bundle has like a piece of dry glue on his face.
Man.
But I mean, like, you can't see it like from a distance, but stuff like that bothers me. I don't know.
That's all kids got them problems.
Freaking Skull Kid. Putting his dirty mouth all over my ocarina holes.
Whoa.
This got to a real sensual version of...
rated PG-13 already.
Talking about our ocarina holes.
Yeah, you're planning on getting an ocarina of your own, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't have money right now, and my dad won't let me spend my money. It's amiibos on this Nintendo garbage.
Look at all those amiibos on that shelf. That'll tell you why.
Why can't I hold all these amiibo? Okay, but yeah, I want to buy the 7-hole Ocarina of Time replica from Songbird Ocarinas. Shout out to Songbird Ocarinas. They look really nice. I've been looking at this one for a couple of years, and I think I want to buy it. Just so I can, like, pretend I know how to play an instrument. But yeah, so there's a 10-hole. There's a 7-hole. There's a, 20-hole. And there's, a 30-hole double ocarina with, 3 chambers. And I'm like, wow. So that's, advanced. The 10-hole's, advanced. But, the 7-hole's, for beginners. So that's what I'm going to get.
Well, which one does he use in the game?
7-hole.
Okay, well, yeah. Then that's the one you should get.
Well, no. But I mean, the 10-hole and the 24-hole look nicer. They use, more stylish-y paint or whatever. Yeah. But the first two are both $109, and then the last one's, $130.
Oh, dang.
You gotta do what you gotta do on that one, I guess.
Yeah, so...
Get the best for your money, though.
I might get that later in the summer when I get some money, but yeah. So, Amiibo. I pre-ordered Sonic and Mega Man. I still don't have those. They're supposed to come on next week. But I also pre-ordered Ike and DDD on January 7th. And I guess that's so late that now I don't get Ike. GameStop called me. I don't get Ike till spring and DDD till summer. And all these Nintendo Amiibo groups on Facebook, everyone's saying yeah, I got a call from GameStop too. I'm getting my Ike on Monday. I'm like, I hate you. Stop loading. This is so difficult for me. It's making me cry. It's making me lose my money. I'm not getting my Amiibos, and I don't know what to do.
I mean, that GameStop they're really not helping you out at all.
They're not, because I know Nintendo's doing stuff wrong, but GameStop's doing stuff wrong too.
I went into GameStop the other day when I got Majora's, and they had the Kirby Rainbow Curse. They had the boxes marked at $59.99.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it's and I told the girl at the desk that it's it's $39.99. She's like, really?
Wait, what are you talking about?
It's not a $60 game.
Oh.
No, it's not a $60 game. It's a $40 game.
Oh, yeah, Kirby. Yeah, Kirby's 40, and they marked it as 60?
They had them. Well, they had the pre-release boxes or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know if they had the actual game, but they were marked at $59.99. And when I asked the girl at the counter about it, she just I don't know how they price things. Who knows?
This better come with the Amiibo too.
Yeah, it's amazing that people that work at video game stores really don't seem to know much about what's going on in the industry.
Even knowing the pricing.
Yeah, but that's
have you ever bought one, a video game? Working at a video
You
game
know,
shop.
but I love the NBC stuff where it's like it's like the guy with the blue hair. That what they say? Do you remember that, Casey?
No.
They're like, that's Sonic, right? Or no, there's something stupid like that's Mario, right?
Yeah, Martha's Blue Link.
Blue. Well, that's like the Zelda guy, right? With the
Yeah.
blue hair. I'm like, no.
Well, Zelda, the guy.
I love how Brian was like talking about how it was like when he got the Star Wars figure, and he would call the game store, and he was like, "Kid, you've called me 3 times today," and then Brian was like, "Yeah, I want that." Do you remember that story?
Well, but here's the thing about like these stores, right? Is when I was trying to, because the wave 2 Amiibos got canceled, so I had to scramble to get them. And like whatever store you went to, they could never tell you like when they were gonna have them or anything like that. It's just I don't know. And so when you would go in or when you would call, like they would act annoyed, but it's like, well, give me some information then, buddy. I mean, know something. Do you think I enjoy calling you every day? Do you think I enjoy stopping?
Casey, I think if you use that tone, you may anger some people or make people think you want to fight. Give me some info then, buddy. What are you doing here?
Listen, pal, we're talking to Miko.
Turn into a freaking mobster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. See, we gotta get our amiibos. See? Yeah.
You're gonna give me the amiibo, and I'm gonna walk out here with it. See? Nobody gets hurt.
Oh my God. Oh, this is out of control.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
We're out of control. It is almost 1 a.m.
That is fun.
It's fun. Nintendo.
Blitzkrieg.
That is that's what we're on. Cooper Nasal, do you have anything exciting to add? This is going to be your segment where you can just talk about whatever you would like to talk about.
Sony news?
Sony, what Sony news do we got? You getting a PS4 in the future?
Probably somewhere around July, hopefully. That is
what can I do to get you in a brand new Wii U? You can drive out of the lot today with a brand new Wii U.
May I test drive it?
Only $300 down. We'll throw in 3 amiibo. It has
3 amiibo.
It doesn't have the best third-party support, but has great first-party brakes. Okay.
I'm getting a lot of money on my tax return. Maybe I might think about throwing in with a Wii U. Get a couple.
Buy a Virtual Boy. Why not?
Why not?
Let me ask you this, Cooper.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, Cooper. Coming up on PlayStation 4, like what are some of the games that you're interested in?
Oh, you got the Call of Duty. 11.
Not actually, Uncharted 4 is something I'm looking forward to a lot on there. Okay. Graphic-wise, it looks like it's going to take the most advantage of the graphics card that it has.
How sexy is Nathan Drake in this version?
He's getting old, so getting a little bit of gray hair.
Okay, so he's becoming less sexy, okay? Less people are going to buy that game.
He's got a lot of touch of gray, though, so he's doing...
Oh, have you seen the new Snake or whatever? He looks awful.
Yeah. Snake doesn't look as good.
Well, what's that Mario doing to keep a young forever? Nintendo has a fountain of youth over there.
I guess plumbing keeps your youth, keeps you young.
I've never actually seen him do much plumbing.
Nope.
Yeah, not once.
He does a lot of
running through pipes.
Doctor. He does lots of doctor stuff.
I guess in the Mario arcade, you could kind of say they were because they were like in a sewer. Like
he does lots. Hey, he's very active. Does lots of exercise, tennis, golf.
Yeah, he does.
Board games with himself as a figurine. Kart racing, fighting. He does everything.
He's got good weekends with his friends.
He does.
Got fun.
Golf, tennis, yeah.
So he's real fit. So maybe that's his secret. I don't know.
He's got a PhD. He's a doctor sometimes.
Yeah, he is a doctor.
So. There's that DDR game. For GameCube.
Yep. I'm not all with it there tonight. I have some problems in my personal life.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to go with it. And Kirby is still like stuck underneath a waterfall. I can't seem to move him. I've been in the same section of this level for an hour. and I don't know what to do because I can't go up because I don't have. I might have to scan my Kirby amiibo and give him some extra life here.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for when I can't.
So they did that.
When I can't beat the third level after the game has asked me 3 times if it just wants to beat the level for me. Oh gosh.
But you gotta assume that the levels are gonna get harder, so what good's it gonna do if they beat the level for you?
Oh, I have to go right. I was going left the whole time.
There's your problem.
Here we go. You have to go right in video games, guys.
Side scrolling.
Did I learn nothing from Mario Brothers? Here we go. Yeah. I think I just beat the level almost. Well, this is great. I just love this. It's rainbows and Kirby, and he's a ball of clay. And
I really do like the clay look of the game.
I like it. I would say I like it better than the Yarn Epic Yarn.
Oh, Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yeah, and I also have. Okay, so I just beat the level. I got a magic book. Awesome. I like the Epic Yarn, and I do have Epic Yoshi balls, or whatever it's called. Is it called Yarn Balls? Yoshi Yarn Bally World?
I think it's called Yoshi's Woolly World.
Okay, it's not Yoshi's Woolly Balls.
I don't think so.
Okay, I was just trying to make it some jokes. We like to have fun here on Nintendo Blitzkrieg.
Like that was so funny here.
I finally made it to stage 1. Boss. Ooh, boss fight. I'm gonna scan my Kirby amiibo.
What boss is it?
It's the
You know him?
the tree, the big tree.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
classic
I love
Kirby tree.
that. There was like acorns and stuff at you.
Yep, so Kirby is powered up. He has his unlimited star of dash. So we'll turn on the sound so we can hear this awesome boss fight. Wispy Woods. This is a Nintendo Blitzkrieg world premiere. Oh! There are now spiky balls running after me.
Watch out for those there.
So it's almost like the sounds are colorful as well. Like, it's just very fun and energetic. And I'm throwing my stylus everywhere. Oh, the music. Oh no, it's the tree. Oh. He looks really cool. He's like all made out of clay. Spoilers.
Spoiler.
So it looks like I have to be a ball, and I'm gonna ram right into his face. Okay, so it looks like all you do is just you keep spin dashing into his face. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, this is gonna be really easy. So the Kirby amiibo works really good in this game. I just beat the boss. Okay, so if you use the Star Dash, which you usually won't be able to use unlimited, you can dash into him real fast. And if you just tap on his face, the tree suffers massive damage. So the Kirby amiibo made short work of bosses, it looks. So it looks like he'll work really well in boss fights. So I've cleared level 1. It looks like there are like 10 levels here, so. I beat the first world, it looks. Now I'm on the second world, so it's going great. So yeah, that was a Nintendo Blitzkrieg world premiere of your host being awesome at video games. Because I
With
just...
a little help from a plastic amiibo.
Absolutely. Please understand. You just gotta understand the stuff. It's Nintendo. So it's very hard to understand, so that's why it's a little ironic. Because they are Japanese and they're crazy people. Oh, Majora's Mask stuff. I have some extra little fun stuff. If you run around the game in Majora's Mask, the new version, they have like in rooms and stuff, they have like a Nintendo love tester like sitting on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's like Virtual Boys, and there's like an N64, a GameCube, like dolls of stuff. There's like Nintendo stuff everywhere. Like, I love how they do that in their games. Like there's a Wii. There's a Wii remote.
Ultra Hand.
There's a Wii remote just lying on the ground, which is awesome. Yeah, I love how Nintendo does that. So, do you want to get to the question of the week?
All right, yeah, we do have a question submitted by JT Star, and he wants to know, if you were going to eat a Pokemon, which one do you think would taste the best?
Cooper, I'll send you this one first.
You let me start out with this one?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say Porygon, because I think it would taste like rock candy or some kind of nice flavor like that.
Cooper, no, he's just rocks. You will hurt your teeth.
He has not
Wait, Porygon X or Porygon Special or the normal?
The original Porygon.
Wait, no, I believe you mean Porygon X. Porygon X looks like rock candy. And then Porygon Z is like the colorful one. So of the Porygons, I would eat Porygon Z, but that's not the one I'm eating.
That's not the one you're eating?
No, KC, what about you?
I don't know, I'm thinking maybe like a Pidgeotto, maybe a Psyduck.
Don't eat the birds, no.
Gotta fry the
I mean, they're the most like real food.
Okay,
this is a Magikarp.
This is a question. This is a question for sure. Does PETA support this question?
Birds.
Is PETA the sponsor for this question?
No.
We know how much PETA loves Nintendo. Thinking Mario skins Tanuku and wears him on his back.
So, what Pokemon would you eat, Daniel?
See, I think it's the most easy.
Eevee? Did you say Eevee?
No, not like Eevee.
Oh,
no, it would be the maximum form of the ice cream man Pokemon.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't think of that. Man.
Yeah, I mean he's like actually a food, not Garbodor.
What about Muck?
No, I want to eat Muck, but no, not Vanillish. But what's the max? I'm on this game. I'm on Cerebi, looking for what he transforms into.
Are you talking about Vanillux?
Vanillish or Vanillux? Okay, so first it's Vanillite. And level 35, he becomes Vanillish. And then it's Vanillux. So it's like a small single... Yeah, Vanillux. Vanillux I would eat. It's a single scoop, a bigger scoop, and then a double scoop. And it's just like an ice cream. He's just like a giant ice cream. So why would you not eat a giant ice cream?
But, like, what about Krabby and, like, Kingler? They're kind of like lobster and crab.
I think the ice cream man, even if he has a face and he's, like, alive, which was weird, I would eat the ice cream.
He's screaming.
This is definitely a very adult version of Nintendo Blitzkrieg. Yeah, so I would eat the vanilla ice cream Pokemon. I think I would also eat a Voltrez, the electric bird of the bird trio. Because I think that would just be a very shocking meal.
You talking about Zapdos?
Zapdos, yeah. What did I call it?
I thought you said Voltrees. Like Moltres, but Voltrees with a...
I don't know what... Yeah, I meant Zapdos. Like not Arcaiuno, because he's too watery and wet.
Shelter and Cloyster are like clams, I guess. You can eat those.
I don't know, I'm a cannibal. I would eat all the Pokemons.
Tangela is like spaghetti. Tangela's spaghetti.
I don't think so. He's blue.
It's just dye, you know it is. Just blue dye of spaghetti noodles.
He's not a spaghetti man. Oh. Okay, I'll take it one step further. Which Super Smash Brothers character would you eat?
Whoa.
Is this getting bad now?
I mean, I guess Kirby. Was he like?
No, because see, Kirby is like infinite cosmic space. Like you couldn't eat Kirby. He's like everywhere and everything, right? Isn't Kirby like? Like I watched like a backstory
because Kirby usually does the eating.
I watched the backstory of it, and Kirby is like the universe, like all of it.
Yeah.
Kirby's like everything. It's so weird. Like, he has a
True.
cosmic
He can
universe in his
Make
stomach.
whatever he wants.
I would eat Dedede because he's a big penguin bird. He would taste good.
That's okay to eat.
I mean, why not? Bowser, he's a giant Koopa. Roasted
Fox
Koopa.
McCloud, roasted fox.
I wouldn't eat Fox McCloud. We need those wombo combos.
You do need those.
Who else would the Melee kids play if they don't have Fox?
Do you have like Slippy's frog legs?
We gotta have. Oh goodness!
You can't
I think
eat
we should
Little
end.
Mac.
I think we should end
Doc
this
will be
before
sad.
we eat too many Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
before we
There's not a lot of
perform
edible
cannibalism.
Nintendo. You're right.
Hey! You know what? I think we're eating so many characters. If we were gonna make like a soup of all these characters, it does take a lot to make a stew. So
Please understand.
you need to please understand it takes a lot to make a stew. That's the name of the episode. Please understand
seems about as
it
good
takes a lot to
place
make a
wrap
stew.
this up.
There we go. And all right, I think we may be done for the night. I am your man, Dan.
I am
my
the
God.
man. I am the Dan. I am the.
I'm Dan. I'm a man.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Koopa Troopa.
And this was Nintendo Blitzkrieg for the week of January 21st.
It is not January.
It's it is February 21st, and we have Twitters. Cooper, what's your Twitter?
My Twitter name is @CooperSlyKing.
Casey, what's your Twitter?
At White KC, WHITE, K as in kite, C as in
Okay,
cat.
okay, and I am at man Dan 5. I can't even do this. My sister actually I was at C Sonic Run, but then my sister changed it because she thought I was a nerd. So now I'm at
So
man Dan 5. You'll notice me because I have the Banjo-Kazooie synthetic orchestra as my cover photo. So have a joyous weekend or week. It's probably like Thursday by now as it gets to the internet. And we will see you next week on Nintendo Blitzkrieg.
Bye, everybody.
Have
Goodbye.
wonderful times in the afterlife.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda. Awesome. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separate.
Whoa, 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 whoa.